October 6th, that's today, at least if you watch this when I upload the video, and it's kind of a special day. I'll tell you in a second why. But thank you. If you saw the title, I really appreciate everyone that's been sticking around for this ride on YouTube. October 6th actually marks 1 year of me either quitting or continuing to make content. October 6th last year I recorded a video which I scheduled to go live in a year from now, so today, but I made it private because it was kind of cringe. Basically I talk about how I just dropped out of university and I talked to my parents about trying to pursue this content creating thing for a year, and if I fail I'll either go work a different job, I'll go back to studying, yeah, and that's it. Or if I succeed, then I'll get to keep making content and pursue this career, which is my dream. I'm pretty happy with where we are right now today. So I just want to thank you guys. We're at almost 10,000 subs, 9,500 in a year, which is, I couldn't have predicted that at all. I met some amazing friends, we built a great community, I met so many cool people, I get to play video games, and I just love creating content. Now this video is going to be a little bit bittersweet. I do want to celebrate, but I also do want to talk about the past and the future of this channel. So if you're just here for the Hearthstone content and you just wanted to hear me say thank you for the support for over the year, then you're free to click away. Thank you for hanging out and enjoying the content I put out. If you want to know a little bit of the backstory and the future, where this is heading, then, well, I might go on a bit of a ramble, but enjoy. Fun fact, at first I pressed streaming and I streamed for 20 minutes instead of recording this video. That was pretty awkward. Now I want to put this into perspective real quick because I feel like people are very desensitized to numbers. The internet just like desensitizes people to big numbers because you see it everywhere. 1 million followers is nothing, 100,000 views, 10,000 people almost subscribe to the channel. 10,000. Here's a picture of what it looks like. It's a small stadium of people that enjoy the content so much that they wanted to subscribe to see more. Like, holy shit. If I would get a sub every day that I've been alive from the day I was born to now, and I'm only 22 years old, but I think everyone feels like it's been a long time they've been alive, right? I wouldn't even get there, not even close. It would take me 5 more years to get to 10,000 subs. Like, what the fuck? And I got that many people in like a year? My most watched video is almost at 100,000. It's like at 99,500 right now. 100,000, this is what it looks like. Dude, that many people, like, it's like putting my 2-minute meme video right in the middle of that stadium and that many people chose to watch it or click it and enjoy it. Holy fuck. And my channel got 1 million views a couple of weeks ago. 1 million views. If I would count to 1 million, and it would take me like 1 second to count, like 1, 2, 3, 4. It would take me 11 days, 13 hours, 46 minutes, and 40 seconds. Straight, no sleep, of just counting to get to the amount of people that clicked on my videos. So that's just to put numbers into perspective, because this might seem like a lot or like very little to people, but if you think about what is behind every number, like, it is mental, and that makes me just appreciate this so much more, and it just blows me away every time. And I wanted to share that because I'm proud of it, and it's crazy to think there's an entire person behind every single digit in there. Now I'll talk a little bit about my story on YouTube, because most people here are new. They've only been here for a couple months and know me from my guides, right? I'm the Battlegrounds guide guy. Well, only recently I've been that. I've been a lot of different things through the years, but YouTube has been the one thing that has been consistent through my entire life, ever since I was 13 years old at least, and I first connected with it. I learned very basic video editing and recording and uploading to YouTube when I was 13 years old, and I made at first like Minecraft videos because I was into Minecraft. First video I ever made was me and a couple friends just making a little skit or a little video movie in Minecraft. Then I did like Redstone tutorials, and over 2 or 3 years I quit Minecraft, and because I grew up, I wanted to do different things, and when I was 15 or 16 I started making videos about magic. I was into card magic a lot, so I did like magic tricks on YouTube. Then I moved on to cardistry. I'm not gonna explain what it is. It's like art with playing cards, like more of a visual art, yeah, basically, which also was very big on Instagram, so I made an Instagram and posted there like almost daily. I just loved making stuff and nothing was expected from it. I just did it because it was my hobby, it was fun. Then YouTube, I did like Overwatch videos, other games that I enjoyed, and then I started Hearthstone, I think like 4 years ago. Got into Hearthstone, made standard videos, started streaming, first found Twitch when I was babysitting, I still remember, and then I started streaming on there and just having fun. And that all led to this. So I've been on YouTube, I think, almost my entire life. And only this last year, I finally started to realize my dream of making content. Of course, that's the short version of the story. The story, like, there's many side stories and I can go more in depth and it's more complex than that. But in short, that's how I've evolved over YouTube. So I showed you some clips of those short cringe videos. I hope you liked that little bit of an insight in my past. But now a really important segment that I wanted to include in this video for a very specific reason, and that is about my failures, because I show you this video and you're like, wow, you achieved your goal, you got 10,000 subs, congrats, and fame, right? Like everyone just shows their best side on the internet. That's just the internet. Like people, first of all, get desensitized to the numbers, and then secondly, all you see is people giving their best self. You only see me edited. So when I live streamed, I was unedited. They were like this where I misspeak, I would edit this out, so you don't see the full picture of me. You see me edited and me presenting my best on YouTube. Same with the content I make, same with everything, right? And every project, every successful project people will talk about. So people talk about the things they achieved and the big stuff. I also want to share everything that I sucked at and I failed at. This segment is actually inspired by DSLR Guide. It's a guy that I followed who made great videos on video editing and filming, which I was interested in. So he seemed really good to me. I really enjoyed all of his content. He seemed like a very pro. But then he talked about his failures, about how he never got accepted into any of the like competitions that he entered into. He never won any prizes. Like only the 1% sometimes succeeds at something. You need 20 failures in order to make it into something. So I hope I'm not rambling on too much, but I just want you to know that what you see from me and what you see on the internet isn't real. Like, and I expected this to fail as well. So this makes me extra grateful for what I've achieved here, and that's why this video is so, I guess, kind of special to me, because this is the very first big thing that I kind of achieved. You know, there's other small things I achieved, of course, but nothing compared to this. First of all, when I started my Minecraft YouTube channel, I did it for fun, but I can't lie, I of course wanted it to grow and maybe have a future of being a YouTuber. But after the years, I was still a kid, of course, and my English was super shit, but I never reached over 500 subscribers, even though I put like an insane amount of time, I think almost all my free time, into it. So I have to mute this video because it has copyrighted music, but essentially I celebrate 1 year on YouTube here, my first year making Minecraft videos, and I hit about 200 subscribers. Then I moved on to Magic. When I did Magic, I did like small gigs, but I turned out like I quit Magic after 2 years or something because I didn't enjoy performing to people anymore. I just liked Magic. But one thing I want to do is like sell projects or like original sleight of hand tricks. I just like making original moves in Magic and like magic tricks, and there are a lot of people selling on different sites or like just having a YouTube and giving their projects out for free, and none of my projects ever got accepted. Nobody ever learned my projects. Basically no one cared, which is normal because I was a beginner, I was still pretty young. But still, when you work hard for stuff like that, for like a project and you refine it, it was like days of working on something and a video and then it goes nowhere. That kind of sucks. Then I did cardistry, which is card art. I'll show you some clips right now. I really enjoyed just making like short movies and basically trying to become the best at it. I did get featured on like BCA, which is like the supreme account that features the best moves and stuff like that. So I want to start a brand. So many people and friends of mine started to design their own decks. I love designing, I love to create stuff. So I made multiple decks actually, multiple different card decks that I designed myself and that I wanted to show to the world. So I put a lot of money and time into that because I gave them away from free all around the world. I put like an entire new Instagram page together, and a lot of my friends succeeded and they got their decks published, and you see it everywhere. Every week was like a new deck popping up. I started a Kickstarter and I only got to like 10%. I got the project from the 10%, and then it failed and I never revisited it again, and that was the end of my trying to like make a brand in cardistry. Meanwhile, while all of this is going on, of course I'm still in school, and of course my classes aren't too great because I'm putting a lot of time into these hobbies and things that I enjoy. And then I studied 2 years product design, so like designing stuff. It was kind of fun. Realized that I'm not that good at it though. Like most of the things that I had to design and projects I had to do, I like barely made it through. There were still classes I failed. I dropped out, and then I studied media and entertainment business for not even half a year. After a couple of weeks, I already stopped going to the classes because I realized this is again not for me. I'm not too good at it, and I had other ambitions. So I quit, and meanwhile I was still making videos for games like Overwatch or stuff that I enjoyed. And I was a Hearthstone creator before this as well for over 3 years. Just streaming the game, making standard videos because I wasn't too standard back then because Battlegrounds didn't exist. So I made like guides, I made gameplay, I just cool decks, anything I could think of. And this was the moment I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and create content for real, because I figured out that guides did kind of well, and I found my strong suit is that I can present things pretty well, is that I am not the worst, so I could make guides and educate people. And I started a series called The Art of Deck Building, where I wanted to teach people how to build decks, because I did nothing but make homebrews and post them on like Hearthstone and other websites. And after 2 episodes I already cancelled that because no one watched it or cared. Then I started a series called 60-second Sundays. Only the OGs will remember this as well. I didn't even have like 100 subscribers. And that went to 3 episodes, and I cancelled that as well. 60-second Sundays was just like a 1-minute show on Sunday where I recap all the news that week, everything that happened. It was a really cool concept. I had a lot of fun working on it. I had like a green screen over here, like a camera and lighting. I bought even a microphone that I could clip on here because I didn't have a good microphone. And yeah, I quit that because no one again watched it, or it just didn't take off. I really liked it. I wanted to keep doing it. But right now I just can't justify putting the time in. I have other hobbies as well. I have schoolwork, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put a lot of effort and time into videos, into YouTube, into Twitch. But it just isn't going anywhere. Sometimes I put days of editing and work and filming into some of my videos, and I barely even reach 30 people. And after a year and a half of like putting out stuff online, it like grows so slowly. Right now I don't have the time. Or I do have time, but I just can't justify putting the time in. And that's when October 6th happened, because I just dropped out. I sat down with my parents and I explained that I want to try and be a content creator. I love doing this, and I want to try and make it work and put all my time into it. And today is again October 6th, 1 year ago from when that happened. But I still failed in many regards. Like, sure, I could probably keep growing this channel, but I failed in the fact that the fun videos that I put the most time into, like me playing the game using only my voice or playing 4 games at the same time, that's why I wanted to take my channel. Like, I really enjoyed making that. That was great. Those are the worst performing videos on my channel. When I tried to push for rank 1 EU, so I was like, okay, the fun content is not going to work out. I'm just going to try to be the best at the game. 2 months straight, I almost only took cold showers. I did 100 push-ups a day to try and, well, hit rank 1 EU. And if I failed, I would shave my head. And I shaved my head because I gave up. I hit rank 4 EU, then I started dropping. And I just realized I can't be the best. Every big tournament I never really got into either. Like when there were qualifiers, the top 16 would advance to the finals. I never made it into top 16. I got 17th place twice in a row. And there were many other tournaments that I didn't win or go to. I did win some small tournaments like the Mooncoin tournament, things like that. I also never got invited to any events from Blizzard. Like they invite streamers and good players very often to big Battlegrounds things. Of course, I feel like I'm too small still for that, but I also don't get bundle codes, I don't get sent anything. So I don't know if I can be seen as a legit Battlegrounds like content creator if I'm not ever considered by Blizzard. And Twitch, well, I'm still failing at that. For 3 years straight, my average viewers were like 10 people. And right now, I'm even having trouble hitting 100 average. I for some time, I was able to do it, so that's why I hit the requirements to apply for partner on Twitch. So I applied for partner twice, and I got denied twice. So I'm still not a partner, and my views are, of course, still dropping, because I'm not as motivated anymore. I'm putting less time into it, I guess. I don't have a schedule, so maybe I could perform better on Twitch. It's pretty demotivating. The only thing I achieved is this YouTube channel that you're watching right now. So that is in short like the major things that, from the top of my head, that I failed at, that I tried to succeed at. And this is the one thing that I so far really succeeded at, and that grew to something that has potential. The only reason I talk about this again is because I don't just want to brag about everything that I've done, because that's everything everyone ever does. On Twitter, you're gonna see people only brag about the highest ranks they have, right? They tweet about, I hit this new milestone or this goal or that. Do they tweet about when they hit a low? About when they didn't hit their goal? No. But that's, I think, important to include as well. The journey is really important. So yeah, now that you get like a better view of me and what I've done, what is going to be my future in content creating, because clearly this is the one thing that I want to keep doing. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, man. Hearthstone, the future, like if you want to know everything that I think about Hearthstone content creating, I talked about it in the last podcast episode, where the future isn't looking too bright, content creators aren't getting too many tools, and essentially it's kind of boring to make the same stuff. Like I just gotta keep making guides, gameplay is okay. Like, you can't really do original content for Hearthstone, and I hate that. I want to be more creative and go out of this. Because this niche, I can only grow as big as this niche. I have so many cool ideas that I can't do. So, am I gonna make a new channel? I don't know. Am I gonna keep posting on this channel? Honestly, I don't know. I'm probably gonna keep posting on this channel, but I mean, am I gonna keep posting only Hearthstone? I don't know. I'm probably gonna do that for the time being because, well, I can't just give up on this thing that I worked for so hard, but I want to be smart about my future. I've been thinking about starting like multiple businesses, like something related to like sponsorship, something related to content creators. I've wanted to do like an esports team, a content creator team. I've wanted to just be an editor for people, like maybe I just stop making my own content and make content for other people. There's so many ways that I can go now, and I'm figuring out what is going to be the most fulfilling for me, what I enjoy doing the most, because honestly I enjoy a bit of everything, but what I'm like really passionate about, which is just making content, but I gotta figure out for what what niche, where I go, what I want to do. So yeah, it's been 1 week of just me brainstorming, not being able to sleep, figuring this out, and hopefully soon I'll have an answer, and then I'll let you guys know, of course. But I just want to do more. I don't want to, like, I don't see myself in 10 years from now making Hearthstone guides and Hearthstone gameplay videos, so I want to know where I'm heading and start to work on that. All in all, let's wrap up this video. I've been rambling on for so long, but if you watched till this point, and I really, like, thank you. Thank you for being here and listening to me talking and rambling about this journey. I appreciate you caring, and I appreciate you enjoying the content I've been making and pushing out. We'll see what the future holds. I'm super excited. I have so many great ideas and plans. I'm just trying to put things together now. And I just want to make this video because October 6th is a date I'm not going to forget, because that's when I took the leap and when I think I kind of succeeded, finally. Have a good day, and yeah, just have a good day. Okay, that was a horrible ending.